Hello everyone, Carolyn here, and welcome to today's tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to make my own original design, the Prelude bracelet. You will need 3 looms, and on these renditions I use 7 different color bands, but I'm going to be changing that up a little bit, but I will show you the band placement on this bracelet. I'm going to go ahead and stick this one to the side. So again, you will need 3 looms, and they will need to be set up from the center pin bar up at an angle and then across to the end. So without further ado, let's get started with the Prelude bracelet. And I'm going to be using a white for my perimeter again. So starting at that center pin, working your way over to the left. Go over and then up, if I can get it on there. Okay, and then we're going to freeze right there and then finish the right hand side doing the same thing. Okay, and then one up. Now you want to get your second color, which for me on this bracelet is going to be these bands right here. I believe it's the medieval red right there. Okay, so I'm going to be using the penguin black pearl. And what you simply want to do is go down at an angle on that first and second pin bar and then across one. Okay, and then you go back to your perimeter color and simply go up one. And then you repeat the zigzag type pattern, going up from the first to the second pin bar at an angle and then going across. And then you get your perimeter color again and go up. I'll show you a couple more and then I'll show you the right side, and then I'll go off and finish this up because it's a fairly easy step. Just wanting to remember, just remembering to zigzag the perimeter. So when you get finished laying that zigzag type pattern, you're going to go up with the perimeter. So, and then again down into the angle and then across. Alright, now I'm going to jump over on the right hand side and show you what to do over there. It's the same process, just mirror image. So you want to go down to an angle and then across and then up, making sure to push the bands down because you're going to layer a lot of bands across these pegs. Not so much your perimeter, but especially the second or the 6th pin. Okay, so just continue this pattern all the way up to the end of the loom. I'm going to do one more with you, and then I'll go off and come back and show you how to close it up. I'm sorry if you hear my guinea and my turkey out there. They're out there calling. Okay, so I'm going to finish that up to the end of the loom, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, so hopefully you've made it to the top of your loom, and now we want to close it off. So before we lay the diagonal band, we want to go ahead and place our perimeter across, closing the opening up. So you simply work across 2 and then down at an angle. And then mirror image that on the right, going across. And then down one, and now you want to finish those angles up, so just simply run the band over the perimeter on both sides. Alright, so now we're ready for our next step, and it's going to be placing just a single chain up the 2nd and the 6th pin bar, and on this one is the black Persian right there. Okay, and today I'm going to be using metallic silver. So again, just working a single chain up the 2nd and the 6th, all the way up the loom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So I'll just do a couple with you on each side for those of you who are just starting and really don't understand. Okay, so all the way up on the 2nd one and then on the 6th. all the way up. And for those of you who have watched my videos, you might know that I do have OCD, so I'm sorry if I straighten out the bands. I will try to stop that in the future. So anyway, continue that all the way up to the end of the loom. I'm going to go off, finish that up, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, so hopefully your loom looks like this to the end. Just that single chain all the way up. Okay, so now we're ready for our next step. And for that band placement, it's going to be the maroon sparkle right there, and then the mother of pearl running up the top, the center right there. So this is what we're going to be working on. Alright, so we're going to be working on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th pin bar. And what you simply want to do first, or on the 3rd pin bar, go up a peg, and then on that 6th pin bar, go up a peg, or 5th, excuse me. Then you want to take your, the black is going to be the maroon sparkle, and I'm going to be using white for the mother of pearl. Okay, so you take the next color and just simply making X. Left, up, across, oop, doop, 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 up, and then up. So just making an X. And then you want to go up with your black again, and then create that X again from the bottom in, creating your X. Okay, and then you want to get your next color and go up again. I'm going to do this 1 or 2 more times with you, and then I'm going to go off and finish this up because it's fairly easy. Oop, going in and across, up, and up again. Now you go up with your black, and then exit off. Going down, then up. Alright everybody, so here's where I'm going to leave you. Just finish that all the way up to the end of the loom, and then I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the end. And at the end, you just place that half of an X. If you're doing a full wrap, 21 pegs fits mine pretty good, and that's enough for a full X. So anyway, for our next band placement step, it's going to be the caramel Persian going up the center right there that you can see. So I'm going to be using black, and we're just going to be going up on the 4th pin with a single chain all the way up. So up like that. Alright, so I'm going to leave you finish that, and then I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Be right back. Alright everybody, so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the end. And so we're ready for our last band placement step, which in this bracelet is the gold right there underneath the black Persian on both sides. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is working with the 2nd and the 3rd pin bar, just creating X's all the way up your loom. And with the left, you always want to lay going to the left first. So in other words, going to the right, starting with the left. Okay, I'll do a few with you, and then I'll go off and finish this up because this is an easy step 2. And then comes the fun process, the looping. I'm going to fix that when I go off screen. Okay, so just continue the X's all the way up. And then on the right side, same thing, just mirror image. So you want to start like that first. Oop, no, mirror image like that first. And then like that. So just working your X's all the way up your loom. Alright, fairly easy, guys. Alright, so I'm going to go off, finish that up, and I'll be right back, and then we'll be ready to loop. So I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the end. And now we're ready to turn it around and place our capping bands, and then we'll be ready to start looming. So we want to place a capping band at the bottom of the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th pin bar. So 5 cap bands all total, and triple cap each one. You can do that however you prefer to do so. I just find it easier just to do it with my finger instead of trying to transfer from the hook. So, one more and then we're ready. If it'll get on there. There we go. One more. Come on, man. Got butterfingers over here behind the seams. Okay, so we've got our 5 cap bands, and now we're ready to start looming. Alright, so you want to go in through the 4th, on that 4th pin bar, and we're simply going to chain up our single chain all the way up. Okay. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy, so I'm not going to really go off cam to finish this up, because this just should take a couple of seconds. Okay. Alright, so our next step is going to be working on the 2nd and the 3rd and the 5th and the 6th pin bars, looming out those X's. I'm going to start on this one since I've already got my hook in my right hand. So you want to go in and grab that bottom band of the X and loop it up. And then complete the X on the other side. And then simply loom your X's all the way up your loom. Do 4 on this side and then 4 on the other side, and then I'll finish that up off cam and come back. So again, just always pulling that bottom X first, okay? And repeat the same thing on the left side. Go in through the 3rd, grab that bottom band and pull it back, and then go into the 2nd and grab that band. I'm trying to grab both of them. There we go. And pull it up. Alright. And then repeat that same process all the way up the loom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing hard or difficult about it. I'm sure you've got it already. But I'm going to finish this one and one more, and then I'm going to go off and I'll be back. So again, grabbing that bottom band, taking it back to its home post, and then grabbing the next band and bringing it back. Alright, so finish that up all the way up to the top, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and so hopefully your loom looks like that to the end of the loom. And so now we're ready for our next step. We're going to be working with the 2nd and the 6th pin bars, and we're simply going to go in and grab that single chain that we placed earlier and take it up at an angle to the right. Okay? So not going back to the home peg, but going up and to the right. I'm going to do that all the way up the loom on the 2nd and the 6th pin bar. So do a few with you on this side, and then I'll jump over and show you the other side. Again, just going in, grabbing that band, and looping it up and to the right. Okay? Doing the same thing on the 6th pin bar, going in, grabbing that band, and pulling it up and to the left this time. Now if you look at it, the same band that you're pulling up, you're going a peg to the side from the home peg. So if you're putting the band directly across from the home peg, you're doing it correctly. So if you're confused, hopefully that helps you out a little bit more on where you're placing that band. You just want to take it up and to the left. Okay, so finish that up for the 2nd and the 6th pin bar all the way to the top, and I'll be right back in just a second. Alright everybody, I'm back. So hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top. And now we're ready for our next looping step. We're going to be working with the 3rd, 4th, and 5th pin bars. What you want to do is go in on your 3rd and simply pull that straightforward band back to its home peg, repeating that step on the 5th pin bar. And now we're ready to work the inside of our X's. So you want to go in and grab that top band and pull it back to itself. And now working with the 3rd and the 5th pin bar, go in and grab that X band. If I can grab it, there we go, and pull it into the center on both sides. Okay, and before we finish looping the rest of our X, we want to go in and loop that straightforward band. Okay, and then we want to finish looping out our X's by going into the 4th pin bar and pulling those bands back to their corresponding home post. Okay, now we want to go back in and pull the bottom half of our X. So go into the 3rd pin bar, grab that X band and pull it to the center on both sides. And now before we finish working our X, we want to pull our other band, our forward band, back to its home post. Okay, so now we complete the X by going into the 4th pin bar and pulling our X back to their corresponding home post. And so we're going to be repeating that all the way up the loom. So go in, grab your middle band, your X band, sorry. Pull that up to the middle, then pull your perimeters, the straightforward bands. Okay, now finish off your X, pulling them to their corresponding home post. Alright, I'm going to do this one more time, guys, and then I'm going to go off and finish it up. So you want to go into the 3rd and pull that bottom half of your X to the center on each side. Okay, and then before you work the top part of your X, you want to pull that perimeter up on both sides. Okay, now we go in and we finish off our X, pulling them to their corresponding home post. Alright guys, so here's where I'm going to leave you. Finish that up to the end of the loom and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, so hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the end, and so we're ready for our last looping step. So what we're going to do is work in on that 4th pin bar. Just go in and don't rip off your cap band like I just did, but grab that perimeter band and bring it back to its home post, both sides. Okay, go in, grab the perimeter, pull it over, and then what I want to do is go ahead and grab that arrow band, and I'm just going to pull it to that peg right there for just this second because I want to loop the perimeter without grabbing that band. Okay, and then go in and grab that perimeter and pull that up. Now here's where our fun begins. We want to pick that band up that we just dropped and bring it back over. This is the only band that we'll have to do like that. And then go in and grab the band that's going to the side and loop it to the inside. And go in and grab our perimeter and loop it up. We're going to go in on the 2nd pin bar and grab that angle band and pull it up over the perimeter. Go in, grab that side band, pull it to the side, pull our perimeter band up, and then go in on the 2nd pin bar and pull the diagonal up over the perimeter. Going in on the perimeter or 1st pin, pull the side band to the side, then pull the perimeter, and then pull the diagonal band going up over the perimeter. We'll do it with you on one more time on this side. Excuse me. And then I'm going to jump over to the other side and show you what to do. If you want to pull that band into the inside, pull the perimeter band up, and go in, grab your diagonal, and pull it up over your perimeter. Okay, that's what you do on the left. Repeat the same process on the right, just mirror image, pulling that one up. Again, we're going to grab this and pull it up and just set it to the side for right this second. Finish pulling our perimeter to the side, and then you want to go up. If my fingers will work. Grab that perimeter, pull it up. Now, grab that band that you laid to the side and bring it back over. Okay? And then you want to go in, grab that band going to the side, pull it back to its home post, loop your perimeter up, grab that diagonal band from the 6th pin, pull it up to the 7th. Go in, grab your band going to the side, trying to grab both of them. Now you're going to pull your perimeter up and then the diagonal band. So basically you're working a zigzag, but you're pulling a perimeter up before you finish completing the zigzag on each side. Okay, one more with you and then I'm going to leave you. Finish that up and then I'll be back to show you how to close. So to the side, up, and diagonally. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave you right here. If you are confused or lost, please just rewind, catch back up, and I'll be with you to show you how to close. Be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and hopefully your loom looks like this all the way to the top. And so now we're ready to close. And what we're simply going to do, I'm going to work the left side first. Just go in, grab the perimeter band, pull it back to itself, all the way across both pegs, and then finally going in and grabbing that last one and pulling it back to itself. And repeating that on the right side. Going in, grab the perimeter, just closing it up. Alright, where is it? There it is. Alright, and then we're going to take it off the loom. Simply go in, grab that band, take your C-clip, and then just close it up. If it'll get on there, C-clip. Alright guys, so that's what it should look like and how you close it up. Now I'm going to go off screen and take it off the loom, and I'll be right back with our finished bracelet. Be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back and I've got it pulled off the loom, and this is what it looks like. This is the top side, that's the back side. I guess you could wear it as a reversible bracelet, but I do like this side better because it shows where we've accented the borders. Alright, so this is the Prelude bracelet. Again, this is my own original design. If you've liked this bracelet in this video, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe to my YouTube and my Instagram. That's at Carolyn Hamlin. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Loom on everybody, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.